Hello everyone, you are on the ThriveSphere channel. Today we will talk about morning drinks for longevity, what to drink before 9 a.m. after age 50. Bullseye introduction. Aging after 50 is a rite of passage, and what we drink before 9 a.m. can set the tone for vitality, resilience, and quality of life. Morning beverages are like the keys to unlocking your internal powerhouse. The right drink can improve digestion, balance hormones, calm inflammation, boost brain clarity, and support healthy aging. In this video, we'll explore 7 morning drinks backed by science and experience, each designed to nourish the body, optimize nutrient absorption, and promote longevity for individuals over 50. We'll cover lemon water with Himalayan salt, green tea and matcha, collagen bone broth, golden turmeric milk, apple cider vinegar tonic, adaptogen-infused herbal blends, low-sugar kombucha. By making these part of your morning ritual, one drink at a time, you can transform your days from the moment you wake up. Let's dive in. Chapter 1: The importance of morning hydration and ritual. When you open your eyes each morning, your body is emerging from a long fast. You haven't had any water for 7 to 9 hours, yet your body has been hard at work, repairing cells, processing memories, regulating hormones, and detoxifying. And now, the first thing you give it sets the tone for your energy, digestion, brain performance, and emotional resilience throughout the day. Many people rush to caffeine or skip hydration altogether, but after age 50, that habit could be working against you. As we grow older, our natural thirst sensation dulls, and our body becomes less efficient at managing fluid balance. That means the risk of dehydration increases, not just from lack of water, but from the cumulative effects of medication use, reduced kidney efficiency, and slower digestion. Morning is when your body is most thirsty, vulnerable, and receptive. Droplet: why morning hydration is crucial after 50. Here's what happens in your body during those first waking moments. Your blood is thicker. Overnight, your body loses water through breathing and sweating. This can leave your blood more concentrated, which puts added stress on your heart and kidneys, especially concerning if you already have cardiovascular risks. Your brain needs fluid to function. The brain is nearly 75% water. Even mild dehydration, just 1 to 2% loss, can cause brain fog, mood dips, headaches, and slower cognitive performance. After 50, when memory and focus naturally decline, that early hydration can be the difference between a sharp mind and a sluggish one. Your metabolism needs a wake-up call. A glass of water in the morning helps kickstart digestion, increase thermogenesis, and prepare your gut to absorb nutrients from your first meal. Your joints need lubrication. Joint stiffness is common in the morning, especially for people with arthritis or reduced cartilage. Hydrating early can support synovial fluid production, easing morning stiffness and improving mobility. You flush out metabolic waste. Your liver and lymphatic system are busy detoxing during sleep. Morning hydration acts like a gentle rinse, helping your body eliminate waste through urine and bowel movements, setting you up for less bloating and better energy. #the role of a morning ritual. Drinking water in the morning is more than a biological need, it's a ritual that anchors your nervous system. In a fast-paced world, especially in midlife and beyond, we benefit from slowing down and setting intentions. Creating a morning beverage ritual, preparing a warm drink with purpose, holding it in your hands, breathing deeply before you sip, is powerful. This moment of mindfulness lowers cortisol, which peaks shortly after waking. Calms the nervous system, reducing stress-related inflammation. Signals safety, shifting your physiology into a healing, receptive state. Think of your morning drink not just as hydration, but as medicine, nourishment, and mindfulness wrapped in one moment. Repeat button: why water alone may not be enough after 50. While plain water is wonderful, it's often not enough for older adults. Here's why. Electrolyte balance declines. We lose more minerals with age due to medications. Kidney function changes, and chronic low-grade inflammation. This can lead to fatigue, cramps, and irregular heartbeat if not addressed. Acidic stomach conditions become more common. Acid reflux medications and age-related changes can suppress stomach acid, reducing the breakdown of nutrients. Hydrating with slightly alkaline or mineral-rich water in the morning can gently support digestion. The gut-brain axis weakens. Dehydration impacts not just digestion but mood, memory, and hormonal balance via the vagus nerve. Hydrating early helps stabilize your mood, appetite, and hormonal rhythm for the day. That's why many longevity experts recommend upgrading morning hydration with lemon, salt, herbal infusions, apple cider vinegar, or adaptogens, which we'll explore in later chapters. The science behind morning hydration. Clinical studies support the idea that starting your day with hydration is critical. A 2012 study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that even mild dehydration in older adults impaired attention and working memory. Another study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience highlighted the role of early hydration in maintaining cognitive sharpness and emotional stability in adults over 50. Research from the University of Connecticut observed a 15% drop in energy and mood after a night without hydration, with greater sensitivity in women. These effects are amplified after age 50, when cellular hydration becomes more difficult and inflammation becomes more common. White heavy checkmark takeaway: start with the first sip. A simple ritual like drinking a warm glass of lemon water with a pinch of Himalayan salt, or a mug of herbal tea infused with ginger, can do more than rehydrate your cells. It's a signal, a message to your body that healing, clarity, and vitality are the priorities today. Before your first bite or sip of coffee, give your body what it's been waiting for all night: hydration, nourishment, and mindfulness. In the next chapter, we'll explore the first powerful drink that sets the gold standard for morning longevity: warm lemon water with Himalayan salt. Chapter 2: Drink 1: Warm lemon water with Himalayan salt. If there's one drink that deserves the title of morning elixir, this is it. It's simple, powerful, and deeply restorative, especially for adults over 50 who need a gentle yet effective way to rehydrate, support digestion, and balance key minerals. Warm lemon water with Himalayan salt is more than a health trend, it's a science-backed ritual that aligns with how your body naturally wakes up and heals. Lemon: why it matters: a synergistic duo for cellular rejuvenation. Let's break down the synergy behind this drink's 2-star ingredients. 1. Lemon juice, nature's digestive primer. Lemon is rich in vitamin C, but its benefits go far beyond that. Stimulates bile production, which helps break down fats and absorb fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, K. Encourages gastric juice secretion, preparing the stomach for food. Helps balance pH levels in the body despite being acidic outside. Once metabolized, lemon becomes alkalizing. Boosts collagen production, essential for joint health, skin elasticity, and tissue repair, which decline with age. Contains flavonoids like hesperidin that support liver function and reduce oxidative stress. Lemon gives your gut and liver a gentle nudge in the morning, saying, it's time to get moving. 2. Himalayan salt, the forgotten mineral replenisher. Unlike regular table salt, Himalayan pink salt is unrefined and rich in over 84 trace minerals, including magnesium, potassium, calcium, iron, and zinc. Helps regulate hydration by supporting proper electrolyte balance. Aids in nerve transmission and muscle contraction, which become more delicate with age. Contributes to adrenal support, helping your body adapt to stress and maintain hormonal balance. Especially after 50, when the body's ability to retain minerals declines due to medications, chronic stress, or reduced kidney function, this small pinch of salt becomes a powerful ally. Older women: why it's especially important after 50. As you age, your internal terrain changes. Your digestion slows down, often accompanied by decreased stomach acid, hypochlorhydria. Lemon juice can help counteract this by stimulating acid production naturally, without the side effects of synthetic antacids. Your muscles become less hydrated, which leads to tightness, cramping, and even reduced mobility. This mineral-rich drink helps gently lubricate the muscular and nervous systems. Your cells absorb water less efficiently, so plain water alone may not be enough. The electrolytes in Himalayan salt help pull water into cells where it actually matters. Cognitive clarity becomes more precious. Starting your day with mineral-charged hydration instead of dehydrating coffee helps reduce brain fog and stabilize energy without the crash. This drink becomes a daily tonic that supports everything from gut motility to mitochondrial energy production without stressing your system. How to make it, step-by-step morning ritual. You don't need a juicer, supplements, or fancy gadgets. Just the following. Ingredients. 1 glass, about 8 to 12 ounces, of warm, filtered water. Warm, not boiling, water is soothing to the digestive tract and helps stimulate peristalsis. Juice of half a fresh lemon. Fresh is key. Bottled lemon juice often contains sulfites and preservatives. A pinch, 1/8 teaspoon, of pink Himalayan salt. Look for fine-grain, food-grade Himalayan salt. Avoid chemically processed salts. Optional add-ons. Half a teaspoon of raw honey, anti-inflammatory and soothes the gut. 1 scoop of collagen peptides, great for joint, skin, and gut health. A few drops of liquid trace minerals. If you're on medications that deplete minerals, consult your doctor first. Instructions. Warm the water to just above room temperature, not too hot, you should be able to sip it comfortably. Add the lemon juice and Himalayan salt. Stir gently until the salt dissolves. If using honey or collagen, add it now and stir again. Sit somewhere quiet, inhale deeply, and sip slowly over 5 to 10 minutes, ideally before any caffeine or food. This isn't just hydration, it's a ritual of readiness. Take this time to breathe, set an intention for your day, and allow your body to gently awaken without spikes in cortisol or insulin. Warning sign # important notes and tips. Avoid drinking this immediately after brushing your teeth. Wait 15 to 20 minutes to protect your enamel. If you're on a low-sodium diet or have kidney disease, talk to your doctor before adding salt to your water. If you suffer from acid reflux, try starting with a smaller amount of lemon juice or consult a healthcare provider. Some individuals may benefit from apple cider vinegar instead, which we'll cover in another chapter. Bar chart: what the science says. A study published in Clinical Nutrition, 2016, found that early electrolyte repletion improved hydration efficiency and mental alertness in aging populations. Lemon polyphenols have been shown in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition to improve liver health and metabolic parameters, supporting detoxification. Magnesium and potassium from natural salts play critical roles in heart rhythm, energy production, and neuromuscular function, all of which are crucial after 50. This is why even elite wellness clinics and longevity retreats use this basic formula as a first-step protocol for morning detoxification and energy regulation. White heavy checkmark. Final takeaway. Drinking warm lemon water with Himalayan salt isn't just an old wellness trick, it's a science-backed longevity tool. It supports your cells, calms your nervous system, and prepares your digestive tract for the day ahead. More importantly, it reminds you, healing starts with attention to the basics. 1 glass. 1 ritual. Every morning. Chapter 3, Drink 2, Green Tea Matcha, Antioxidant Powerhouse for the Brain and Cells. After you've gently awakened your digestive system with warm lemon water, it's time to offer your body a deeper kind of nourishment, a cellular reset, fueled by one of the most researched and revered drinks on the planet, green tea, and its more concentrated cousin, matcha. Green tea is not just a refreshing beverage. It's a liquid longevity tonic, packed with bioactive compounds that target inflammation, cognitive decline, oxidative stress, and metabolic dysfunction, all issues that tend to increase as we age. Leaf fluttering in the wind: the power of EGCG, a guardian of aging cells. The primary antioxidant in green tea, epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG, has been studied extensively for its wide-ranging health benefits. Reduces oxidative stress, which accelerates aging at the cellular level. Modulates inflammation, helping to lower C-reactive protein, CRP, and other inflammatory biomarkers. Protects brain cells, encouraging new neural connections and reducing neurodegeneration. Enhances metabolic function, increasing fat oxidation and stabilizing insulin levels. EGCG acts like a cellular bodyguard, neutralizing harmful free radicals before they can damage tissues or contribute to age-related diseases. And the best part? Unlike many supplements or medications, the benefits of EGCG come naturally and gently, without side effects or harsh impacts on digestion. Teacup without handle. Why matcha? A superior version of green tea. If green tea is powerful, matcha is its concentrated cousin on steroids, but the good kind. Matcha is made by stone-grinding young green tea leaves into a fine powder, which means you're consuming the entire leaf, not just the water it steeps in. This dramatically increases the antioxidant load, including up to 137 times more EGCG than standard green tea. A smoother caffeine profile, providing steady alertness for 4 to 6 hours. Naturally occurring L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes calm without sedation and smooths out caffeine's effects. The result is a focused calm, sharp enough for mental clarity, but relaxed enough to avoid stress. This is especially important after 50, when brain fog, stress sensitivity, and mood fluctuations become more common. Benefits after 50, why green tea and matcha shine later in life. Let's look at how these drinks uniquely support the needs of an aging body. White heavy checkmark 1. Cognitive health and mental clarity. Green tea and matcha improve working memory, reaction time, and mental sharpness. The EGCG plus L-theanine combo is like natural brain fuel, energizing but soothing. A 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who drank green tea regularly had significantly lower rates of cognitive decline, even when other lifestyle factors were adjusted. White heavy checkmark 2. Blood sugar and insulin sensitivity. Green tea polyphenols help reduce blood sugar spikes, improve glucose tolerance, lower the risk of type 2 diabetes, which becomes more prevalent with age. This makes it an excellent drink for mid-morning, especially if you're watching your carb intake or insulin resistance. White heavy checkmark 3. Heart health and cholesterol balance. Green tea has been shown to lower LDL, bad cholesterol, improve vascular elasticity, reduce triglycerides, protect arteries from oxidative stress and inflammation. In fact, populations in Japan with high green tea intake tend to live longer, healthier lives, with reduced risk of heart attack and stroke. White heavy checkmark 4. Supports weight management. The caffeine plus EGCG synergy increases thermogenesis, fat burning, and helps regulate appetite. While this effect is mild, it can aid in maintaining a healthy weight when paired with a balanced diet, something that becomes more difficult after age 50 due to slower metabolism and hormonal shifts. Teacup with handle. Caffeine without the crash, green tea's gentle lift. For those over 50, coffee can often be too stimulating, causing heart palpitations, anxiety, or digestive upset. Green tea offers about 30 to 50 milligrams of caffeine per cup, compared to over 100 milligrams in coffee. What makes it different? L-theanine works to slow caffeine absorption, creating a gradual rise and fall in energy, no jitters, no crash. It also improves focus and alpha brainwave activity, promoting a calm but alert state of mind ideal for productivity and creativity. Matcha contains slightly more caffeine, 60 to 70 milligrams, but its high L-theanine content keeps it smooth. Hammer and wrench. How to prepare green tea and matcha the right way. White heavy checkmark. Traditional green tea. Water temperature, 75 to 80 degrees Celsius, 167 to 176 degrees Fahrenheit. Steep time, 2 to 3 minutes. Avoid boiling water, it burns the leaves and makes the tea bitter. Use loose leaf tea if possible, versus tea bags, for higher quality. You can add a slice of lemon, adds vitamin C and enhances catechin absorption. A touch of raw honey, optional, especially if fasting. A few drops of collagen peptides for joint and skin support. White heavy checkmark. Matcha preparation, Japanese method. Sift 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of ceremonial grade matcha into a bowl. Add 2 ounces of hot water, 75 to 80 degrees Celsius, 167 to 176 degrees Fahrenheit. Whisk vigorously in a zigzag motion with a bamboo whisk until frothy. Top off with more water or unsweetened almond oat milk. Optional additions. 1 scoop of collagen powder dissolves easily in matcha lattes. A few drops of stevia or monk fruit if you prefer sweetness. Sprinkle of cinnamon for extra antioxidant power. Warning sign # when not to drink it. Avoid drinking on a completely empty stomach if you're prone to acid reflux or nausea from tannins. Green tea can interfere with iron absorption from plant-based meals, so have it away from iron-rich foods like spinach or supplements. If you're on blood thinners, talk to your doctor. Green tea contains vitamin K, which may affect clotting time. Bar chart what the science says. Harvard Health notes that green tea drinkers have lower risks of cardiovascular disease, certain cancers, and neurodegenerative disorders. A meta-analysis from the Journal of Aging Research found that matcha's L-theanine improves executive function and attention span, especially in older adults. EGCG has been found to cross the blood-brain barrier, offering direct protection to neurons and promoting neurogenesis, growth of new brain cells. White heavy checkmark. Final thoughts. Drinking green tea or matcha in the morning is more than a beverage, it's a ritual of resilience. It offers clean, sustained energy, antioxidant defense, mental clarity, heart and metabolic support, calm focus to start your day with purpose. After 50, when brain health, energy, and hormone balance become more delicate, this ancient drink becomes a daily dose of modern longevity. Chapter 4. Drink 3, Collagen Bone Broth, a nourishing elixir for joints, gut and skin after 50. In a world of flashy supplements and trendy drinks, sometimes the best medicine is time-tested and slow-simmered. Bone broth, rich in collagen, amino acids, and minerals, is one of the oldest healing tonics known to humankind, and it's making a strong comeback among people over 50 who are serious about joint comfort, skin resilience, and digestive health. This is not just a cozy winter soup. Bone broth in the morning is an intelligent longevity strategy. Why collagen matters so much after 50. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body, making up 70 to 80% of your skin, 30% of total body protein, 90% of connective tissues, tendons, ligaments, cartilage, the majority of your gut lining, blood vessel walls, and even your eyes. But after age 25, collagen production begins to decline naturally, and by age 50, it can drop by more than 50%. That's why, in your 50s and beyond, you may start noticing stiffer joints, fine lines and sagging skin, slower wound healing, digestive sensitivities, increased inflammation and leaky gut symptoms. That's not just aging, it's collagen deficiency. Why bone broth is better than just collagen powder. While collagen supplements can help, bone broth is a complete package. When bones, tendons, and ligaments are simmered for hours, sometimes days, they release not just collagen but a complex matrix of healing nutrients, including gelatin, a broken-down form of collagen that's gentle on digestion, glycine and proline, 2 amino acids that soothe the gut, rebuild tissues, and support detoxification, glucosamine and chondroitin, natural joint lubricating compounds, hyaluronic acid, known for its skin plumping and joint cushioning effects, minerals like calcium, magnesium, potassium, phosphorus. And it's all bioavailable, meaning your body can actually absorb and use it, especially when consumed warm and on an empty stomach. Some would face why drink it in the morning? Drinking bone broth before 9 a.m. offers unique advantages. Gentle on the digestive system. Bone broth is warm, soothing, and easy to digest. It coats the stomach lining and delivers nourishment without overwhelming the gut, ideal if you experience acid reflux, indigestion, or bloating. Kickstarts nutrient absorption. A healthy gut lining is essential for absorbing vitamins, minerals, and even medications. Bone broth supports gut integrity, especially if you've dealt with chronic inflammation, IBS, or leaky gut syndrome. Prepares the body for movement. The amino acids in broth reduce joint stiffness and soreness, helping you feel more flexible, fluid, and mobile, perfect if you like to exercise or walk in the morning. Fuel cellular repair. Glycine, abundant in bone broth, is a key component of glutathione, your body's master antioxidant. This supports cell repair and detoxification, especially overnight when the liver is most active. Supports skin and hair health. Consuming collagen early in the day gives your body time to break it down and repurpose it for skin, hair, nails, and connective tissue repair. Over time, this can lead to visibly plumper, firmer skin. Flexed biceps benefits after 50, more than just comfort food. Let's dive into how bone broth specifically supports post-50 wellness. White heavy checkmark 1. Joint health and mobility. Collagen, glucosamine, and chondroitin rebuild worn-down cartilage. Glycine reduces joint pain and inflammation. Many users report less stiffness within just 2 to 4 weeks of daily use. A 2018 study published in Current Medical Research and Opinion found that older adults who consumed collagen peptides experienced a significant reduction in joint pain during activity. White heavy checkmark 2. Gut repair and digestive calm. Bone broth strengthens the intestinal lining, which becomes more fragile with age and inflammation. Helps with nutrient absorption, which can be impaired by years of poor diet, medications, or gut imbalances. Soothes inflamed or irritated GI tracts, making it perfect for people with acid reflux, IBS, or food sensitivities. White heavy checkmark 3. Youthful, resilient skin. Boosts skin elasticity and hydration from within. Helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles. Improves wound healing and reduces visible signs of aging. A 2021 review in Dermatoendocrinology confirmed that collagen peptides improved skin elasticity, moisture retention, and dermal collagen density in adults over 45. White heavy checkmark 4. Bone strength and muscle support. Rich in minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, essential for bone density. Collagen is also key to maintaining muscle mass, especially after 50 when sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, accelerates. White heavy checkmark 5. Better sleep and mood. Glycine promotes deeper sleep by lowering core body temperature and calming the nervous system. It also supports mental clarity and mood, thanks to its role in neurotransmitter balance. How to make a perfect morning bone broth. If you don't want to spend 12 hours slow simmering bones, you can use a high-quality, slow-simmered organic broth, beef, chicken, turkey, or fish. Choose brands labeled collagen-rich or gelatinous. Or use hydrolyzed collagen peptides or bone broth concentrate powders in hot water for convenience. Teacup with handle morning recipe, basic collagen broth cup. 1 cup, 240 milliliters warm bone broth, beef or chicken. Optional, pinch of sea salt, turmeric, or black pepper. Optional, 1 teaspoon ghee or MCT oil, adds healthy fats for brain fuel. Optional, scoop of collagen peptides for an extra collagen boost. Sip slowly, ideally 20 to 30 minutes before eating breakfast. Electric light bulb variation, golden bone broth latte. 1 cup bone broth. 1/4 teaspoon turmeric plus dash of black pepper. 1/2 teaspoon ginger powder. 1 teaspoon MCT oil or ghee. Blend until frothy. A warming, anti-inflammatory, gut-healing powerhouse. Stop sign what to watch for. Store-bought broth should be free of MSG, preservatives, and excess sodium. If you're allergic to chicken or beef, try marine collagen from fish or vegan alternatives like silicon plus vitamin C, although they don't offer all the same amino acids. People with histamine intolerance may need to consume bone broth in small amounts or choose short-cooked broth, 2 to 3 hours instead of 12 to 24, to reduce histamine buildup. Bottom line. Bone broth is not just food, it's functional medicine in a mug. It supports the very structures that hold us together, our joints, skin, gut, and connective tissues. And when consumed in the morning, its effects are compounded, helping you feel more mobile, nourished, and restored all day long. Chapter 5. Drink for golden turmeric milk, golden latte. An ancient elixir for modern longevity. Long before fancy lattes took over coffee shops, ancient cultures, especially in India's Ayurvedic tradition, were drinking something called golden milk. Made from turmeric, spices, and warm milk, this soothing tonic has been used for centuries to fight inflammation, ease pain, and promote relaxation. Now, modern science is catching up. And for people over 50 looking to reduce chronic inflammation, improve sleep, and support long-term immunity, golden turmeric milk isn't just a delicious comfort, it's a strategic health ritual. Let's explore how this humble yellow drink can become a cornerstone of your anti-aging and anti-inflammatory morning routine. The golden power of curcumin. The superstar compound in turmeric is curcumin, a bright yellow phytochemical known for its anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antimicrobial, and neuroprotective properties. But here's the catch: curcumin is notoriously hard to absorb on its own. To unlock its full benefits, it must be paired with black pepper, which contains piperine, a compound that increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Healthy fat, which helps emulsify the curcumin and carry it into your bloodstream. Golden milk, when made correctly, contains all three components: turmeric, fat from nut milk or added oil, and black pepper, making it one of the most effective ways to consume turmeric. Benefits of golden turmeric milk after age 50. Let's break down why this drink is especially powerful for people over 50. White heavy checkmark 1. Reduces chronic inflammation. Curcumin inhibits major inflammatory pathways like NF-κB, COX-2, and cytokines such as Illinois-6 and TNF-alpha. This can reduce pain and stiffness in arthritis, fibromyalgia, or old injury sites. Regular consumption helps protect against inflammation-driven aging, also known as inflammaging. Book's A 2016 review in the journal Clinical Interventions in Aging concluded that curcumin supplementation significantly reduced symptoms of osteoarthritis, particularly joint pain and stiffness. White heavy checkmark 2. Supports joint flexibility and comfort. Golden milk gently lubricates joints through its warming properties and by reducing inflammatory mediators. Many older adults report less morning stiffness and easier mobility after a few weeks of regular intake. White heavy checkmark 3. Soothes the digestive system. Turmeric and ginger calm the digestive tract, reduce gas, and stimulate bile production for better fat digestion. Cinnamon helps stabilize blood sugar, which tends to fluctuate more in older adults. This drink also promotes healthy gut flora, thanks to the antimicrobial effects of turmeric and warming spices. White heavy checkmark 4. Supports liver function and natural detox. The liver becomes less efficient with age, especially under the weight of medications, alcohol, or environmental toxins. Turmeric stimulates phase 2 liver detox enzymes, helping your body safely process waste and hormones. Ginger and cinnamon also aid in liver enzyme regulation and bile flow. White heavy checkmark 5. Promotes brain health and mental clarity. Curcumin crosses the blood-brain barrier and is being studied for its protective effects against Alzheimer's and cognitive decline. It may increase BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that encourages the growth of new neurons. Book's research in the American Journal of Geriatric Psychiatry found that daily curcumin improved memory and attention in adults aged 50 to 85 over an 18-month period. White heavy checkmark 6. Supports relaxation, sleep, and hormonal balance. Golden milk is caffeine-free and naturally calming, perfect for regulating cortisol and melatonin levels. Ginger and turmeric soothe the nervous system, while cinnamon enhances circulation and warmth. This makes it a great drink not just for the morning, but even in the evening if you prefer a calming wind-down ritual. White heavy checkmark 7. Boosts immunity and defends against seasonal illness. Turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon are potent antimicrobial and immune-modulating agents. They can increase the activity of macrophages, white blood cells that fight infection, and reduce susceptibility to viruses and bacteria, especially important in the colder months or for aging immune systems. Teacup without handle: how to make golden turmeric milk, the perfect morning cup. You don't need to buy expensive store-bought blends. You can create your own nutrient-rich golden milk at home in just 5 minutes. Memo Basic Recipe: Golden Latte for Longevity. Ingredients: 1 cup unsweetened almond, oat, or coconut milk, choose one with some healthy fat. Half a teaspoon organic ground turmeric. Pinch of freshly ground black pepper. A quarter teaspoon cinnamon. Dash of ginger powder or 1 teaspoon fresh grated ginger. Optional, 1 teaspoon raw honey or maple syrup. Optional, 1 scoop collagen peptides for extra joint and skin support. Instructions: heat your plant-based milk in a small saucepan over medium heat, don't boil. Whisk in turmeric, black pepper, cinnamon, and ginger until smooth and golden. Add sweetener if desired. Optional, use a handheld frother or blender for a creamy, foamy consistency. Pour into your favorite mug and sip slowly, enjoying the warmth and nourishment. Sun with rays # best time to drink it, morning or mid-morning. Drink before or after a light breakfast, or even in place of coffee if you're reducing caffeine. It's also excellent after your morning walk or light stretching, as it helps ease any muscle stiffness and keeps joints fluid. Pro tip: make a golden paste for quick use. If you want to save time in the mornings, you can pre-make a golden paste. Golden paste recipe: a quarter cup turmeric powder. Half a cup water. 1 teaspoon ground black pepper. 2 tablespoons coconut oil. Simmer gently for 8 to 10 minutes until it thickens into a paste. Store in a glass jar in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. Add 1 teaspoon of the paste to hot plant milk, blend, and enjoy instantly. Warning sign # cautions and considerations. Turmeric can thin the blood, speak with your doctor if you're on blood-thinning medications. Some people may experience mild GI upset if taking large doses of turmeric or ginger. Start small and increase gradually. Always opt for organic turmeric powder or fresh root to avoid contaminants. Bottom line: golden turmeric milk is more than just a tasty trend. It's a science-backed longevity drink that supports joint health, cognitive clarity, digestive calm, and skin vibrancy. Whether you're sipping it in the soft light of morning or as a cozy midday ritual, this golden cup is a gift to your body and your future self. Chapter 6, Drink 5, Apple Cider Vinegar Tonic, a simple sip with powerful metabolic perks. Among the simplest yet most powerful morning drinks for longevity is the humble apple cider vinegar, ACV, tonic. Made with just a few ingredients and requiring zero special equipment, this ancient remedy has stood the test of time, from Hippocrates to modern-day holistic health experts. But what makes ACV especially powerful for people over 50? It's not just folklore. Emerging science shows that raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar can significantly support metabolic health, digestion, and even cellular aging processes when consumed regularly, particularly before meals. Let's explore why this sharp, tangy drink is worth adding to your morning routine, and how to enjoy it safely and effectively. Red apple. Why raw apple cider vinegar? Raw ACV contains a murky substance called the mother, a collection of enzymes, proteins, acetic acid, and probiotic bacteria that form during the fermentation of apples. This mother is what gives ACV its medicinal qualities, such as improving digestion, regulating blood sugar, enhancing metabolism, feeding beneficial gut microbes. It's important to choose organic, raw, and unfiltered ACV, like Bragg's or similar brands, to ensure you get the full range of health benefits. Microscope: the science of acetic acid, the key to the magic. The primary active compound in ACV is acetic acid. This is what gives vinegar its sour taste and pungent smell, but it also delivers a long list of benefits, especially for older adults. Acetic acid has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, lower fasting blood glucose, reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes, increase feelings of fullness, potentially reducing calorie intake, aid in fat metabolism by supporting enzymes that break down fat stores. In other words, ACV doesn't just help your digestion, it talks to your cells, modulating how your body handles energy. Older woman benefits of ACV tonic after age 50. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down. Insulin sensitivity decreases, and digestion becomes less efficient. Here's how ACV helps bridge the gap. White heavy checkmark 1. Supports blood sugar regulation. One of the most studied effects of ACV is its ability to stabilize blood sugar levels, crucial for anyone managing prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, or insulin resistance. Drinking ACV before a meal can reduce blood glucose spikes by 20 to 30%, helping to protect vascular health and brain function over time. A study published in the journal Diabetes Care found that taking ACV before a carbohydrate-rich meal significantly reduced blood sugar and insulin responses in adults with insulin resistance. White heavy checkmark 2. Promotes healthy weight and satiety. ACV helps delay gastric emptying, meaning food stays in your stomach longer, promoting fullness. This can naturally curb cravings and reduce overeating, which becomes increasingly important after 50, when metabolic rate declines. In a 12-week study, participants who consumed 1 to 2 tablespoons of vinegar daily lost more abdominal fat and weight than the placebo group. White heavy checkmark 3. Improves digestive function. Acetic acid increases stomach acid levels, countering the common issue of low stomach acid, hypochlorhydria, in older adults. This promotes the breakdown of protein, absorption of minerals, like calcium and magnesium, and activation of digestive enzymes. ACV also supports bile flow, which enhances fat digestion, crucial for absorbing fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. White heavy checkmark 4. Feeds the gut microbiome. While not a probiotic in the traditional sense, raw ACV contains beneficial bacteria that can act as prebiotics, nourishing your existing gut flora. This helps to strengthen the intestinal lining, reduce bloating, and support immune health, which is tightly connected to gut integrity. White heavy checkmark 5. Enhances detoxification pathways. The acetic acid in ACV supports liver function, helping to flush out accumulated toxins, pharmaceuticals, and metabolic waste. It also assists in lymphatic drainage, which becomes sluggish with age, contributing to puffiness and poor circulation. White heavy checkmark 6. May support heart health. Some studies suggest ACV may help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and triglycerides, while increasing HDL, good cholesterol, a win for long-term cardiovascular protection. Its effect on blood sugar and weight management further enhances its heart protective role. Tropical drink. How to prepare the apple cider vinegar tonic. You don't need much to benefit, just a couple of teaspoons in the morning can go a long way. Memo: basic ACV tonic recipe. Ingredients: 1 glass of lukewarm water, about 8 to 10 ounces. 1 to 2 teaspoons raw, unfiltered ACV. Optional additions: a dash of cinnamon, for blood sugar support. A teaspoon of raw honey, for flavor and prebiotics. A pinch of beet powder, for liver and nitric oxide support. A few drops of lemon juice, for vitamin C and taste. Instructions: mix all ingredients in a glass. Stir well. Sip slowly 15 to 30 minutes before breakfast, or take it as a quick shot followed by a glass of plain water. Sun with rays. Best time to drink it. Drink first thing in the morning, ideally before your first meal. This allows it to prime your digestion, stabilize blood sugar, and kickstart your metabolism. You can also take it before lunch or dinner, but morning intake tends to be the most impactful, especially for fasting blood sugar control. Electric light bulb pro tips. Use a straw to protect your tooth enamel. ACV is acidic and can erode enamel over time. Rinse your mouth with plain water after drinking, but avoid brushing your teeth immediately to prevent enamel damage. Start slow. If you're new to ACV, begin with 1/2 teaspoon, then work up to 1 to 2 teaspoons daily. Warning sign: safety and cautions. Avoid drinking undiluted ACV, it can burn your throat and stomach lining. ACV can interact with diuretics, insulin, or blood pressure medications, so consult your healthcare provider if you're on any prescriptions. Those with GERD or ulcers should monitor for irritation and consider skipping this tonic if symptoms worsen. Bottom line. The apple cider vinegar tonic is an affordable, accessible, and incredibly powerful tool in your longevity toolbox. It works with your biology, especially after 50, to improve blood sugar balance, gut health, metabolism, and detoxification. By making it part of your pre-breakfast ritual, you're not just hydrating your cells, you're sending a message to your body. It's time to heal, digest, and thrive. Chapter 7, Drink 6, Adaptogen-Infused Herbal Blends, Nature's Morning Stress Shield After 50. In today's fast-paced, overstimulated world, managing stress is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Especially after 50, when hormonal shifts, sleep disturbances, and accumulated stress can weigh heavily on your energy, mood, and immune system. Enter adaptogens, ancient herbs with modern science behind them. What are adaptogens, really? Adaptogens are a special class of herbs and medicinal mushrooms that help your body adapt to physical, mental, and emotional stressors. They don't act like pharmaceuticals with a singular, targeted effect. Instead, they support your body's homeostasis, a state of balanced function, and help regulate systems like the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal (HPA) axis, cortisol release and stress hormone response, immune modulation, energy metabolism and inflammation. In essence, adaptogens train your body to handle stress better without overstimulating it. Medium skin tone emoji modifier. Why adaptogens matter after age 50. As we age, our body's stress response becomes less efficient. The adrenal glands can become overworked, cortisol patterns dysregulated, and inflammation levels elevated, all of which accelerate aging, impair immunity, and drain energy. Adaptogen support healthy cortisol levels, reducing chronic stress and belly fat. Hormonal balance, especially during and after menopause or andropause. Mood stability, supporting neurotransmitter balance for better emotional resilience. Inflammation control, helping to quiet the inflammaging process. Energy and stamina, by enhancing mitochondrial function and oxygen use. Glowing star. Top adaptogens for longevity and vitality. Let's explore some of the most respected adaptogens used for centuries in traditional medicine systems like Ayurveda, traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, and Russian herbalism, now backed by modern research. #1. Ashwagandha, Withania somnifera, the root of calm strength. What it does: balances cortisol, eases anxiety, improves sleep quality, enhances libido, and boosts thyroid function. Why it's great after 50: calms the nervous system without sedation, improves bone density and muscle strength in aging bodies. Book studies show that ashwagandha can reduce cortisol levels by up to 30% and improve sleep, memory, and stress tolerance in older adults. Snow-capped mountain 2. Rhodiola rosea, the energy equalizer. What it does: enhances physical endurance, sharpens mental focus, and combats fatigue. Why it's great after 50, especially useful for those experiencing brain fog, chronic fatigue, or burnout. Book's research shows rhodiola can reduce fatigue symptoms by up to 50% and improve performance under stress. Herb 3. Holy basil, tulsi, the sacred rejuvenator. What it does: fights oxidative stress, supports immunity, balances blood sugar, and calms the mind. Why it's great after 50, particularly useful for anxiety, immune suppression, and inflammatory disorders. Book's tulsi has been shown to reduce anxiety, normalize blood pressure, and improve respiratory function, key aging factors. Mushroom 4. Reishi mushroom, Ganoderma lucidum, the mushroom of immortality. What it does: immune modulator, anti-inflammatory, liver protector, sleep aid. Why it's great after 50: reishi supports deep rest, immune function, detoxification, and blood pressure balance. Book's multiple studies indicate reishi enhances white blood cell activity and reduces pro-inflammatory markers in aging populations. Blossom. How to make an adaptogen-infused morning blend. The beauty of adaptogens is that you can customize your tonic based on your specific needs: energy, stress relief, mental clarity, or immune support. Here's a nourishing and calming morning drink you can enjoy instead of, or alongside, your usual tea or coffee. Memo Basic Adaptogen Herbal Tonic Recipe. Ingredients: 1 cup of warm water or steeped rooibos, ginger, or tulsi tea. 1/2 teaspoon of your chosen adaptogen powder or tincture, e.g., ashwagandha. Rhodiola, or a blend. Optional, 1 teaspoon raw honey or maple syrup, for taste and soothing the throat. Optional, 1 teaspoon lemon juice, adds vitamin C and aids absorption. Optional, pinch of cinnamon or turmeric for added warmth and anti-inflammatory power. Counterclockwise arrows adaptogen mix suggestions based on need. White heavy check mark for calm and sleep support. Ashwagandha plus reishi plus tulsi. Drink in the evening or morning on high-stress days. White heavy check mark for energy and mental focus. Rhodiola plus schisandra plus maca root. Ideal before morning work sessions. White heavy check mark for hormone and mood balance. Holy basil plus licorice root plus ashwagandha. Especially helpful for menopausal symptoms or adrenal fatigue. Electric light bulb tips for best results. Rotate adaptogens every 4 to 6 weeks to avoid desensitization. Choose standardized extracts or organic powders from reputable brands. Avoid using rhodiola too late in the day, it can be stimulating for some. If using tinctures, adjust dosage based on product guidance, typically 20 to 40 drops in warm water. Always consult your doctor or herbalist if you have thyroid conditions, take medications, or are managing chronic illness. Warning sign # safety notes for adaptogens after 50. While generally safe, adaptogens are potent and should be used with awareness, especially if you're on medications for blood pressure, blood sugar, hormonal replacement, autoimmune conditions. Always start with a small dose, monitor how you feel, and build up gradually. Many people feel positive effects within 7 to 10 days of consistent use. Why this matters more after 50. Stress accelerates aging, both internally, oxidative stress, telomere shortening, and externally, skin, cognitive function. Adaptogens are one of the only herbal tools shown to re-regulate the HPA axis, the system that gets out of rhythm as we age and accumulate stress. They do not mask symptoms, they restore balance to systems that are underperforming or overworking. Sun with Ray's # final thought. Your morning drink shouldn't just wake you up, it should support your entire internal ecosystem. An adaptogen-infused herbal blend is more than a beverage, it's a ritual of resilience. It tells your body you're safe, supported, and capable of adapting to what this day brings. After 50, that's one of the best messages you can send your nervous system and one of the best habits you can build for longevity. Chapter 8, Drink 7, Low Sugar Kombucha or Probiotic Kefir Water, Feed Your Gut, Fuel Your Life after 50. By the time we reach our 50s and beyond, the health of our gut microbiome becomes more important than ever. The trillions of microbes that live in your digestive system aren't just helping break down food, they're managing immune health, nutrient absorption, hormone balance, brain chemistry, and even your risk of chronic disease. And one of the easiest and most effective ways to support this internal ecosystem? A refreshing glass of low-sugar probiotic drink, like kombucha or water kefir, taken in the morning, when your gut is especially receptive. Why gut health is a cornerstone of longevity. The gut is often called the second brain for good reason. The microbiome, your unique mix of bacteria, yeasts, and other microorganisms, communicates constantly with your immune system, your endocrine system, and your brain. After age 50, the gut microbiome often becomes less diverse, leading to sluggish digestion and poor nutrient absorption. More permeable, increasing the risk of inflammation, allergies, and chronic disease. Less protective, weakening the immune response and allowing harmful microbes to flourish. Regularly consuming natural probiotic-rich drinks helps restore and maintain the balance of good bacteria, protecting your gut barrier and revitalizing your internal ecosystem. Glowing star health benefits of probiotic drinks after 50. White heavy check mark 1. Supports digestive regularity. Probiotics help break down food and produce digestive enzymes. Can relieve constipation, bloating, and indigestion, common post-50 concerns. Helps reset motility and balance gut pH. White heavy checkmark 2. Enhances nutrient absorption. A healthy gut lining is essential for absorbing calcium, magnesium, B vitamins, and other key nutrients that protect bones, nerves, and energy levels. Probiotics improve bioavailability of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, K. White heavy checkmark 3. Boosts immune function. 70% of your immune system lives in the gut. A thriving microbiome boosts your ability to fight off colds, infections, and even cancerous cells. White heavy checkmark 4. Improves mood and brain health. Gut bacteria produce neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and GABA. Probiotic intake has been shown to reduce anxiety and depressive symptoms in older adults and improve cognitive clarity. White heavy checkmark 5. Regulates metabolism and weight. Probiotics help curb sugar cravings, stabilize blood sugar, and reduce visceral fat linked to metabolic disease. Champagne glasses top morning probiotic drinks for longevity. 1. Kombucha, low sugar, naturally brewed. A fermented tea drink rich in probiotics, antioxidants, and organic acids. Helps balance gut bacteria and detoxify the liver. Mildly energizing due to trace caffeine and B vitamins. Tips. Choose raw, unpasteurized kombucha with 5g sugar per serving. Avoid artificially sweetened or pasteurized versions, they lack live cultures. Drink 1/4 to half a cup in the morning on an empty stomach, followed by water. Droplet 2. Water Kefir. A light, effervescent probiotic drink made by fermenting sugar water or fruit water with water kefir grains. Contains more strains of good bacteria than most yogurts or kombucha, often 10 to 30 types. Naturally low in sugar when fermented fully, and easier on the stomach than dairy kefir. Tips. Choose unsweetened or fruit-infused kefir water with minimal added sugar. Homemade versions can be fermented for longer to reduce sugar content to near zero. Ideal as a first hydrating sip after waking up. The probiotic strains to look for. Some of the most studied and beneficial strains for those over 50 include Lactobacillus plantarum, supports gut lining and immune strength. Bifidobacterium longum, reduces inflammation and supports mental clarity. Saccharomyces boulardii, a probiotic yeast known for improving digestion and preventing diarrhea. Lactobacillus acidophilus, helps maintain vaginal and digestive health. These strains are often found in quality kombucha and kefir drinks. If listed on the label, it's a good sign of potency. How to include probiotic drinks in your morning ritual. Start small. If you're new to fermented drinks, begin with 2 to 4 ounces, 60 to 120 milliliters, and work up to a half glass daily. Drink before coffee or breakfast. This gives the microbes a better chance to populate your gut without interference from heat or food bulk. Follow with warm water, helps flush digestive tract gently and primes metabolism. Pair with prebiotic fiber, add chia pudding, oats, flax seeds, or a small banana for breakfast to feed the good bacteria you just introduced. Warning sign # watch out for these mistakes. Too much sugar. Some store-bought kombucha and kefir waters have 15-20 g of sugar per serving, undoing the benefit. Choose options with 5 g of sugar per serving or ferment your own. Pasteurized products, heat kills the live cultures. Always choose raw or unpasteurized versions for actual probiotic benefits. Dairy-based kefir sensitivity. If you're lactose intolerant, opt for water kefir or coconut milk kefir instead. Overdoing it too fast. Some people may experience bloating or gas when first introducing probiotics. Start with small amounts and increase slowly. Some with face a morning gut ritual that ages well. Here's how to build a gut-friendly drink ritual after 50. Sunrise over mountains before 9 a.m. gut boost routine. Wake up and sip a glass of warm water with lemon or Himalayan salt. 10 to 15 minutes later, enjoy 1/4 cup of low-sugar kombucha or water kefir. Follow with a light, fiber-rich breakfast to nourish your gut flora. This sequence sets a healthy tone for your entire digestive tract, helps manage inflammation, and gives you more energy, clarity, and comfort throughout the day. Bullseye final thought: cultivate your inner garden. Your gut is not just a digestive machine, it's a dynamic, living garden. And every sip of probiotic-rich kombucha or kefir water is like planting a seed of vitality. After 50, tending to your gut microbiome isn't just about digestion, it's a direct path to sharper thinking, better immunity, youthful skin, balanced weight, stronger bones. The key is consistency. Make it a daily ritual, not a random treat. Your future self will thank you with years of active, radiant health. Chapter 9: Tips for a smooth transition: how to make these morning drinks a lasting habit after 50. Now that you've discovered 7 powerful morning drinks designed to boost your longevity, protect your gut, support your joints, and elevate your energy after 50, you might be wondering, how do I actually fit all of this into my life without overwhelming my routine? The answer? Ease in. Stay consistent. Listen to your body. Making lasting change isn't about doing everything at once, it's about building small, sustainable habits that compound over time. Here's how to make your transition into this new, nourishing morning ritual both smooth and effective. Index finger pointing up #1. Start with 1 drink at a time. Don't try to implement all 7 drinks in 1 week. That's a recipe for burnout, or worse, digestive overload. Instead, choose 1 drink that aligns with your most immediate need, e.g., better digestion, less joint pain, improved energy. Stick with that drink every morning for 5 to 7 days. Observe how your body responds before adding another drink into your rotation. Electric light bulb example: start with lemon water with minerals to gently detox and rehydrate, then add golden turmeric milk the following week for inflammation support. Ear 2. Listen closely to your body's feedback. After age 50, your body's sensitivity to herbs, spices, acids, and probiotics may increase. What energizes one person may overstimulate another. Pay attention to signs like improved digestion or regularity, changes in energy levels or mental clarity, skin reactions, bloating, or sensitivity, sleep quality and mood balance. If something doesn't feel right, adjust. This might mean reducing the portion, switching ingredients, e.g., oat milk instead of almond milk, or alternating days. Your body is your best feedback system. Use it like a compass. 3. Use high-quality, organic ingredients. The benefits of these drinks are directly tied to the quality of what goes into them. Cheap, processed, or pesticide-laden ingredients won't support your longevity, they'll work against it. Here's what to prioritize. Raw, unfiltered ACV with the mother. Organic turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon. Cold-pressed oils or MCT oil for healthy fats. Low sugar, non-pasteurized kombucha or kefir. Filtered or spring water, free from chlorine and contaminants. Also, avoid artificial sweeteners, which can damage your gut flora and spike insulin despite having no calories. Droplet 4. Stay hydrated between drinks. Even the healthiest drinks can tax your system if they're not supported by good old-fashioned water. Sip warm water between drinks to flush toxins, stimulate circulation, and keep digestion moving smoothly. Consider adding electrolytes or a pinch of sea salt to your first glass of morning water for better mineral balance. Avoid chugging. Slow, mindful sips are better for absorption and gentler on your stomach. 3 o'clock tip: space your drinks out every 30 to 60 minutes if you're having more than one. Notebook 5. Track your response over time. Longevity isn't about quick fixes, it's about long-term patterns. By keeping a simple wellness journal, you'll begin to see which drinks give you the best return. Track key areas like sun with face morning energy levels, pile of feces digestion and elimination, relieved face mood and anxiety, flexed biceps joint comfort and mobility, mental focus or clarity, person in bed sleep quality. This data will help you refine your routine over time. For example, you may find turmeric milk calms your system before bed instead of first thing in the morning. Adaptogen drinks give you the best energy when taken mid-morning, not early. Repeat button bonus tip: create a rotating weekly plan. Once you've tested each drink, you can create a 7-day morning drink rotation. This prevents boredom and gives your body a diverse array of nutrients, microbes, and anti-inflammatory compounds. Here's a sample rotation. Day morning drink. Monday warm lemon water plus collagen bone broth. Tuesday ACV tonic plus adaptogen tea. Wednesday golden turmeric milk. Thursday green tea plus probiotic kefir water. Friday beetroot elixir plus warm mineral water. Saturday kombucha plus coconut water. Sunday herbal detox tea plus turmeric cinnamon latte. White heather checkmark key takeaways for a gentle and effective transition. Seedling: start small and build gradually. Left pointing magnifying glass: tune into how your body responds, make changes based on your experience. Shopping trolley: use the best ingredients you can afford, quality matters more than quantity. Droplet: hydrate and space out your drinks throughout your morning. Chart with upward trend: track how you feel to find what works best for your body. Speech balloon: final thought. Remember, this isn't a 7-day cleanse or a trendy health fad. This is about cultivating a lifelong morning routine that feeds your cells, calms your inflammation, and reminds you, every single day, that your health is worth prioritizing. Small steps, taken consistently, lead to extraordinary results. Chapter 10: Conclusion and Morning Routine Blueprint: How to Start Every Day with Longevity in Mind. By now, you've explored a full spectrum of morning drinks that do far more than quench thirst. These aren't just trendy beverages, they're intentional tools that can help you age with strength, clarity, and grace. After 50, when your body's resilience naturally begins to shift, every sip counts. Whether you're aiming to reduce inflammation, enhance digestion, sharpen your mind, or support joint comfort, the right morning drink can act as a daily reboot, awakening your body at the cellular level, setting the tone for a productive and peaceful day. Sunrise: why morning drinks matter so much after 50. In your 20s or 30s, skipping breakfast or grabbing coffee might not cause noticeable issues. But once you pass 50, your internal systems change. Your digestive fire slows, making it harder to absorb nutrients efficiently. Your hydration needs increase, especially overnight, due to hormonal shifts. Your inflammation levels may rise, affecting joints, energy, mood, and immunity. Your cortisol rhythm becomes more delicate, making stressful mornings harder to bounce back from. That's why choosing intentional, functional drinks first thing in the morning is one of the simplest yet most powerful longevity habits you can adopt. Sun with Rays # a flexible blueprint, your longevity-boosting morning ritual. To help you get started, or refine your existing wellness practice, here's a sample routine you can use as a foundation. It's adaptable, intuitive, and deeply nourishing. 7 o'clock 7 a.m. warm lemon water with Himalayan salt. Purpose: rehydrate after sleep, balance electrolytes, stimulate digestion. How it helps: eases you into the day gently, flushes toxins, reawakens metabolism. Optional additions: dash of raw honey, collagen, or a slice of fresh ginger. 7 o'clock 7:15 a.m. green tea or ceremonial matcha. Purpose: provide gentle energy, antioxidants, and brain support. How it helps: enhances focus, stabilizes mood, and supports longevity through EGCG and L-theanine. Optional: splash of almond milk or a scoop of collagen peptides. 8 o'clock 8 a.m. collagen bone broth or golden turmeric milk. Purpose: soothe gut, support joints and connective tissues, reduce inflammation. How it helps: delivers amino acids like glycine and proline, curcumin, if using turmeric milk, and essential minerals. Turmeric latte tip: always combine turmeric with black pepper and a healthy fat like MCT or coconut oil for proper absorption. Optional add-ons: rotate based on your needs. Apple cider vinegar tonic. Take 20 to 30 minutes before breakfast for metabolic support. Excellent for blood sugar regulation and appetite control. Adaptogen Herbal Elixir. Best on days you expect stress or need hormonal balance. Try ashwagandha or rhodiola in warm rooibos tea mid-morning. Probiotic kombucha or kefir water. Ideal for gut microbiome support. Use occasionally if you're sensitive to caffeine or want to replace tea. Repeat button rotate based on your mood, schedule, and health goals. You don't have to drink all 7 elixirs daily. That's not realistic or necessary. What matters is consistency with intention. Here's how to think about rotation. Feeling inflamed or stiff? Prioritize golden turmeric milk or collagen broth. Having digestive trouble? Begin with lemon water and add ACV tonic later. Low energy and focus? Reach for matcha or green tea. Feeling emotionally off or under stress? Brew a warm adaptogen tea. Keep a mental or written log of what drinks make you feel energized, grounded, and balanced, then build your morning flow around them. #make it a ritual, not a task. This is not about adding more to your to-do list. It's about creating a sacred space in your morning, even if just for 15 to 20 minutes, to connect with your body, your health goals, and your breath. Turn your morning drinks into a sensory ritual. Use a favorite mug that feels good in your hands. Prepare your drink slowly, mindfully, without screens. Sip in silence or while journaling, stretching, or listening to soft music. Light a candle or open a window, let the light in. The goal is to begin each day from a place of nourishment rather than depletion. When you invest in your first waking hour, the benefits ripple through the rest of your day. White heavy checkmark. Final takeaways, your morning longevity checklist. Let's recap the essentials for a morning drink ritual that supports vitality after 50. Heavy checkmark. Start with warm lemon water to rehydrate and detox. Heavy checkmark. Add a metabolism boosting, anti-inflammatory elixir, e.g., green tea, turmeric milk, ACV. Heavy checkmark. Include protein or collagen-rich drinks to support joints and gut. Heavy checkmark. Rotate drinks based on your needs, no one-size-fits-all. Heavy checkmark. Make it a mindful moment of self-care, not a rush checkbox. Speech balloon. Closing message from Thrive Sphere. You've spent decades giving your time and energy to others. Now is the perfect moment to give back to yourself, starting with how you greet the day. These drinks are more than recipes. They're invitations to slow down, tune in, and age with power and grace. Whether you start with one small cup of lemon water or build a full routine, the point is to begin. Let each morning become a new chapter in your journey toward lasting health and longevity. Your health story isn't written in genetics, it's shaped by habits. And it starts every morning, one sip at a time.